Central Park is a major mixed-use and relatively high-density urban renewal project that occupies 5.8 hectares on the site of the former Carlton and United Brewery on Broadway. For many decades, the southern side of Broadway was dominated by a brewery. The facility closed in the 2000s and the site was put up for sale. Frasers Property purchased the site from the Foster Group on 29 June 2007 and submitted the DA for Central Park project to be developed on this site. The modified concept master plan for Central Park project was approved by the NSW Minister for Planning in February 2009. The development is focused on a new public park located just off Broadway of approximately 6,500 square meter in size. Then Frasers Property, joined by the Shikusei House Australia, started the construction of the main park roads and basement in February 2010. Construction for the first residential stage started in December 2010. One Central Park in New York styled high-rise building complex built within huge green park space with Central Mall right underneath has been completed in October 2013. The second and third stages are called Parkland and the Mark. These are residential buildings located adjacent to the new parkland. Different aspects of this $2 billion project attracted much attention among the local community. Let us review some of the notes made by the local community based on the different aspects of the Central Park, Sydney. Reaction Community of Central Park. Central Park Sydney has been advertised as the Sydney's greenest new building developments as it promised of high-level sustainability with the features like on-site tree generation system, power, heating and cooling, solar collectors and reuse of rainwater has been proposed on the DA. But perhaps the most visible emblem of sustainability is the growing plants on the building walls termed as the vertical gardens. No doubt this is an innovative idea, however long-term maintenance and water demand remains a tricky matter for the residents. Even people are questioning whether they have to pay the maintenance cost for the gardens. According to the initial DA submitted by the developer company Frasers Property, it had been proposed that 30% of the total gross floor area would be designed as a commercial floor space, but the modified DA process deletion of commercial space by increasing the residential floor space to 67,626 meters square. The number of apartments will be increased to 623 from 593. As per modified DA, an extra 800 live-in students would replace office workers because the developer company cannot find commercial tenants. The plan could increase the number of residents from about 2,800 to 4,000, prompting fears among the local community that the local service will be strained and the area will be overrun with students. The project has 11 new buildings with 33 heritage items retained and incorporated into the plan. Kingston Street is a very special part of the Central Park, where the character and history of this venerable old brewery site is celebrated on a very human scale, with clever adaptive reuse of heritage building merged with contemporary new structure. But the question arises when large number of international students would be housed on the proposed students dwelling in Kingston Street. Will this initiative invent on the cultural nature and the image of the neighborhood? Maintenance of this heritage sites would be a major concern too. The CEO of the developer Frasers Property Australia, Stanley Quick, said that they have proposed the Central Park title on DA because of the site's proximity to the Central Station and Broadway. People are confused about the title of this project. With that huge parkland in central New York, which is more popular as the Central Park, people are claiming that is a step towards Americanizing Sydney. According to the DA of this project, there will be 2,000 parking spaces around the site, which is not enough when we consider the amount of housing. One area is Central Park will be zoned to encourage small to medium scale grocery sellers. But it won't be as large as Broadway's supermarkets option. The lack of parking in this area and its proximity to Broadway prohibits that. Another big part of the media splash for this development has been the use of artwork. One is that light thingy named as Halo that hangs above the main development. It increases the natural light into the mall underneath, and on particular nights it lights up. This engineering solution has been used in the medium-sized air-conditioned mall built within the building. Local community is questioning what does it take to design a medium-sized mall that is open to Sydney's light, fresh air and its cool breezes and sunshine. If this was done, then such an engineering monster sitting above the building would not be required. Many well-known architectural names are mentioned in the promotion and received endorsement from many powerful groups, including the Green Building Property Group, which created hype among the community in the initial stages. But after the completion of the first stage of this project, the community feels there are so many responsive design solutions to be seen elsewhere. As for the integration of art and public art, there is little. Maybe the city of Sydney has plans for much more artworks to come, but for the moment, the art on this site is not numerous nor is it exciting. Communities questioning, upset, positive, negative, hopeless, arising of arguments, and so on. Now, these are the equation of Central Park. Thank you.